Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga with Laurie. We have an exciting session today. I guess I use the word exciting in a way to prepare myself for the class. So welcome and thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. This is going to be a high intensity interval training yoga class. So there'll be a plyometrics, jumping around and getting a good sweat on, a good groove on. And I want to give a big shout out to one of my yoga teachers, Kathy Sprague, who many of you may know. But Kathy trained a number of us in this basic cardio yoga class. I've added a few elements of my own to simply break it up. So I hope you really enjoy it. Now you'll notice I've got no long pants on, and there's a reason for that. We will get hot and sweaty, so you want to have a prop, a towel, and water. You won't need much else. You'll need a pretty good attitude for sure. Now, if the kids are getting antsy on this coronavirus, stuck at home, this would be a great one for the kids. So it'll get a little bit of their energy out. And if you like, you can join them. Because there is plyometrics, I'm going to suggest you be careful with the joints, that you take care of yourself, work in the pain-free range of motion. If anything doesn't feel right for you in your body, please don't do it. Modify or give it a miss altogether. What else can I say? I think that's pretty much it. At the end of the video, I will probably mention that I am accepting donations at the moment, so if you can support me in any way, that would be terrific. You can go to my website, which is probably where you're watching this right now. And stay tuned, I might be doing some Zoom classes coming up in the near future. So why don't we start in child pose? Come down into child. And take a moment to reach the arms out, big stretch through the shoulders, through the ribs. Rock the hips gently from side to side. And feel what's there to feel this morning, this afternoon, tonight, whatever time you're watching this. Bring both hands to the left, right hand on top of the left, and start to stretch through the ribs. Now, if you have some favorite music you'd like to be playing, you'll notice that I'm not adding music to the videos because it interferes with my voice. So if you have your own music, why don't you put that on in the background if you like. Big stretch out through the ribs and then change sides. So the way this class will work, we'll do a little warm-up. There'll be some basic repetitive movements. That will be the heart of the class. That will be the heart of the high-intensity interval training. Bring the hands under the shoulders for a moment. Come into tabletop and move through your cat and cow, feeling the spine move as you breathe. Let each new breath get a little deeper, starting to build up the breath. And these four movements that we do that are repeated, they'll be repeated on an increasing number of repetitions each round. And we'll use the pyramid system, building up to 7. In between each round, instead of just sitting around drinking water, etc., we'll be doing some yoga poses. And there's going to be 7 different poses that I'm going to add to the class. Come back into child, reach the hands out through the arms, keep the arms extended. Now come all the way forward, let the belly come down onto the earth, push the hips down, shoulders back. If you wish, you can lift your knees, otherwise just rest the knees and feel upward facing dog. Feel the chest come forward, shoulders come back, and breathe. So using the pyramid system, we'll go through round 1, we'll have 1 repetition. Round 2, 2 reps, until we get to round 7, where we have 7 reps. At the end of 7 reps, we'll have a water break, and then we'll do the pyramid back down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll have a brief cool down and Shavasana. Sound good? All right, enjoy. Exhale, curl the toes of the feet, lift the hips, keep the knees bent. Extend through the arms. Let the shoulder blades wrap around towards the chest. Hips right back. And then slowly extend the left heel only. Keep the right knee bent. Walk out your dog. I hope the angle that you're seeing the class from works for you. Mainly it'll be just at this slight angle. And I'm always looking for feedback on the videos, so if there's any time that you need to, something doesn't work for you, please let me know. Inhale, float the right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Now bring it forward, drop the left knee, and then reach up. Have a big stretch in Exalted Warrior. Ha! Wake up the hips, wake up the shoulders, wake up the back. Now exhale, float both hands down inside that right foot. Bring the right arm behind the right calf. Thumb butts up to that right little toe. Curl the toes of the left foot. Lift the left knee. And push back through that left heel. Lengthen through the spine. Get lots of length here. Feel those hip flexors. Feel the groin open up. Feel that back leg lengthen. Now exhale, unwrap that right hand out to the edge of the mat. Right foot between the hands. And then just do a little bounce with that back knee. We're going to do a little plyometric move here, the first plyometric move. You're going to switch the feet. Left foot will come forward. Right foot will go back. And jump. We'll call that, I think Kathy uses the term, bunny rabbit hop. Drop the right knee. Drop the right toes. Reach up and feel. Feel Exalted Warrior on this side. Feel that right hip flexor. It's good to do some cardio while you're stuck at home these days. So it's really good to get the heartbeat up. Whether you're stuck at home or not, it's good to do cardio. So some of our yoga is based on cardio. Now bring left hand behind left calf, left thumb against left pinky toe. Lift the right heel, lift the right knee. Push back onto the ball of the foot on that back foot. Lengthen through the body. Feel lizard pose. Feel it open up the hips. Now get your little groove on that little bounce. Feel that little bounce. Unravel that left hand. And we'll come into our next plyometric bunny rabbit hop. Let's go. 2, 3, and hop. Now from here, keep that back heel lifted. Slowly stand up. Stack head above shoulders, shoulders above hips. Feel runner's lunge. And breathe. Feel runner's lunge. And we're just going to do a little isometric roll over the toes. Can you roll that knee forward and feel those back toes and then back? Let's do that again. Roll the knee forward. Come onto the ball of the foot, the toes, and back. Avoid bringing the knee past the ankle if you can. If you need to, just step that back foot back a little further. A little bit to do with the history of yoga, if you ever get into the history of yoga. Exhale. We're going to do another isometric jump here. So we're going to jump. Left foot's going to come forward. Right foot's going to come back in an isometric jump. Like so. Now that isometric jump can be simply a single hop. It can be a walk and a change. Or any variation in between. Reach up, come into those isometric rolls over the toes once again. Yeah, so a little bit about the history of yoga. If you go back to the beginning of the 20th century, in the early 1900s, there was pretty much a fitness revolution happening all over the world at the time. A lot of Swedish gymnastics, martial arts, breathing exercises, stretching exercises. Take a big step to the top of the mat, feet together, come into chair pose. Feel chair pose. So at that time, yoga in India hadn't really been recognized internationally as a reputable lifestyle, a reputable thing to do. So the yoga then incorporated many of the gymnastic moves you now see in modern yoga classes. So the whole mythos around the ancient nature of yoga is only partially true, because there is a lot of modernity and medicalization of our yoga poses these days. So it's a very different creature than you would have expected 2,000 years ago. So what we're about to do today, exhale, sweep both hands to the left, come into prayer twist. Bring that top shoulder back, thumbs to chest, look up to the ceiling if you like. Find the breath in the twist. Inhale neutral and then sweep to the other side. You'll hear me huffing and puffing today for sure. Sometimes I won't be able to speak, so I'm going to try and get as much of my speaking out as possible in the beginning of the class. Inhale, come up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. So a lot of the modern yoga we see today is not what you would have seen 2,000 years ago. There's a great book, if you haven't read it, called The Body of Yoga, which goes more into what I'm talking about. But what I was saying is that some of this calisthenic, plyometric, high-intensity interval training would have been more what you would have seen in the transformational stages of yoga back in the early 1900s. All right, so our first round, I think I've got that. Oh no, there's one more. Inhale, reach up. Now exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, step, float, or walk back, high plank. Now, coming down to chaturanga, you can come down and use the knees if you like. Otherwise, just hold that 90-degree angle. Head comes forward, shoulders come back. And then inhale, push up. So chaturanga will be part of our class today. Now, the next move, I'm going to turn sideways so you get a better sense of this. From chaturanga, from high plank, bend the knees, bring the heels together. Walk the hands back slightly, trying to bring the head as close as you can to the knees. We're going to call this hovering malasana. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Then step, float, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. Now we're ready to start. I think we've covered the 4 basic moves of our class today. So the first round has 1 repetition of the 4 basic moves. And the first yoga pose to represent the first chakra, the base chakra, which is probably our chakra most of us are connecting to in this time of trying to feel stable amidst the turmoil, trying to find our basics, the stability of our home, our economy, etc. So imagine the most beautiful mountain that you've ever seen, witnessed, walked upon, climbed, scaled. And let yourself imbibe the qualities of that mountain, that steadfast, grounded, rooted piece of earth that has remained almost unscathed, untouched for millennia, perhaps millions of years. And feel that steadfastness in your practice today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive to the earth. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, hands to the earth, step, float, walk, or jump back, high plank. Come through one chaturanga. Inhale, lift, high plank. Heels together, bend the knees, come back, hovering malasana. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Where do we go from here? Right foot high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Step forward, bring that right foot to the front of the mat. Ready for bunny rabbit hop. Bouncing a couple of times with that back knee. Bunny rabbit hop. And if you can, try to land soundlessly. So you really feel control in that bunny rabbit hop. Hop to the other side, always coming back to that right foot forward. Inhale, lift up, runner's lunge. So this is move 3 out of the 4 move sequence. Ready for the plyometric lunge, jump, and jump. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the hands to one side, prayer twist. Inhale, neutral. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, mountain pose. Second round, 2 repetitions. Second chakra, 2 inches behind and below the navel. In the yogic anatomy, considered to be the middle of the yogic body. Come into a wide stance, goddess pose. Squatting down, toes rolled out. Feel goddess pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Feel goddess. Feel the strength of your thighs, your glutes. You'll be working those today a lot. Come a little lower. Breathe into the sensations and feel the growing energy in the thighs, the hips, the glutes. And call on that energy of the goddess to be with you in today's yoga. Slowly come up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, come to the earth, step, float, walk, or jump back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, hovering malasana. Let's repeat that. Down, chaturanga. Exhale, hovering malasana. Bring the right foot forward. Bounce, switch. Right foot forward. There's 1. Switch. There's 2. Bunny rabbit hops. Come on up. Runner's lunge. Feel the plyometrics. Get ready. Lift. 1. And 2. Right foot forward. Step forward. Chair. Chair twist. 2 each side. 1. And 2. Come up, third chakra, 3 reps. So you should be starting to feel a little more energy, a little higher heartbeat, a little more warmth, and breathing. Third chakra, the solar plexus area, represented in the chakra system as that area of the body where we create autonomy, a sense of self in this world. Take a moderate step back, left foot, both legs straight, feet parallel. Keep the hips square, hinge at the hips. Bring that left hand down to the earth or a block and lift that right hand to the sky. Revolved pyramid. Open up, feel the thoracic spine open up. Exhale. Right hand down. Step forward. Left foot. Back right. Right hand down. Revolve pyramid. Opposite side. Third round. 3 reps. Step forward. Inhale. Reverse swan dive. Exhale. Prayer. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Earth. Step, float, walk back. High plank. And then chaturanga 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hovering Malasana. 3, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward. Bunny rabbit hop bounce. Switch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Come on up. Runner's lunge. And switch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Step forward. Chair. Prayer twist. 3 times each side. Come on up. Mountain pose. Fourth round. Fourth chakra, middle of the chest, heart opening. In this day and age, we tend to hold our shoulders forward. We create constrictive and adaptive shortening in the chest. We want to open that chest up. Standing camel, feet hip width distance apart, hands to the back of the body, just near the kidneys, above the hips. Squeeze the buttocks, push the hips forward. Keep the buttocks squeezed, protect the lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open up the chest. Squeeze and push the hips. Squeeze shoulder blades. Open the chest. Chin can come up if you feel comfortable with that. Imagine a zipper right down the front of the body. Let that zipper come open. Open up the chest. Exhale, release. Heart, connection to others. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step, float, walk it back. High plank, chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering Malasana. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward, bunny rabbit hop. Switch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Come on up. Runner's lunge and go. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. And 4. Prayer twist. 4 each side. One more. Slowly open up, mountain pose. Fifth chakra, the throat, the seat of expression, creativity. This is a wonderful time to explore that while we're on our forced retreat. For those of us who are at home, and thank you so much to those who are still working in the supermarkets, nurses, doctors, first responders, and a whole plethora of people I'm sure out there. Thank you. It means so much to know we can go out there. Post office. So how do we open the throat? We're going to do it with some vigorous breathing work, breath of joy, 15 rounds, followed by lion's breath. Breath of joy, inhale 3 times. Exhale. After 15 rounds, deep inhale, lift the arms, open the eyes wide, open the mouth wide, stick the tongue out and go, lion's breath. Let's begin. Two more. Last one. Inhale. Lion's breath. Fifth chakra. 5 rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, earth. Inhale, lengthen, crown to tail. Exhale, earth, come through your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga, 5. Chaturanga, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hovering lost. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bunny rabbit hop. Switch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Come on up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chair twist 5. Each side. And release. That heavy breathing you hear, it's not special effects. That's my heart and lungs working. All right. 6th chakra, third eye. Mental focus. It's a good time to do a balanced pose. If the surface you're on is spongy, that's called a proprioceptively rich environment. It means it's going to be harder to balance. And that's okay. That's good for us. Exhale, hinge at the forward. Keep that torso nice and parallel to the earth. Crown of the head lengthens. Lift that right foot back or your dominant leg standing. Get that heel high enough so heel to head, one parallel line. Hands can come back, flying warrior, or come out to the side, aeroplane warrior, or you can come all the way forward and feel warrior 3. Exhale, release. I'll come to the other side so you can see it. Hinge forward. Opposite foot comes up. Get that nice parallel range. Eyes come under to a drishti. Reach out. Lengthen. Get a nice long straight body. Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, release. Inhale. 6 rounds. 6 rounds. Forward fold. Step, float, walk back. Chaturanga. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering Malasana. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bunny rabbit hop. Switch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Come up. Runner's lunge. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Chair twist. 6 each side. There's 2. 4. 1 more. Mountain pose. Close the eyes. Bring your attention into your breath. Let the breath be full expression. 7th chakra. Crown chakra. On top of and above the head. That sense of yourself, we often think that self ends at the limits of the body. But the true sense of self ends at the limits of our perceptions. How far can you perceive? So if you can hear something 500 feet away, right, the rumble of thunder, that's part of your experience of yourself. If you can see a distant star 59 light years away, 1,000 light years away, that's the limit of your perception. So that's an extension of your sense of self. Seventh chakra, tree pose. Come onto your dominant foot. Now standing foot against the thigh. Find your own branches, whatever they look like. Eyes on a drishti. For more proprioceptively rich experience, you can close your eyes. Exhale, switch sides. And this also brings us to the top of our pyramid. 7. Yay! Water break after this, 1 minute. 7 rounds. 7th round, 7 reps. Exhale, forward fold. Step, float, walk, jump back. Chaturanga. 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hovering last. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bunny rabbit. Let's go. Switch. 1, switch. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 5, switch. 6, switch. 7. Come on up. And go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair twist. 7 each side. Almost forgot that one. 3, 2, 1 more. Mountain. Grab your towel. Fold the towel in half. Fold it in half again. Half again. And then dab your brow. Ready for the top of the pyramid coming down. Grab some water. 45 seconds left. Whew. Oh, I'm feeling. I hope the kids are out there enjoying this too. I don't know how many times you do cardio a week, but this definitely counts as one. No fancy schmancy bikes here, rowing machines. It's all just the body and the mat. If you can't afford a mat, the carpet, the floorboards. All right. So we're going to come down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down the other side, it gets easier and easier and easier. And you've deserved it. 7th chakra, crown, tree. Feel the roots of the tree. Feet anchored into the earth. Branches reach to heaven. That connection between heaven and earth. Change sides. You might find one side feels steadier. It's natural. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, high plank. 7 chaturangas. Go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7. Hovering Malasana. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bunny rabbit hop. Switch. 7. Switch. 6. Switch. 5. Switch. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Now, if for some reason you're finding me slowing down, keep your own momentum. You can do more reps if you like. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7 each side. Prayer twist. 3 to go. 2. Last one. 6th chakra. Warrior 3. Hinge. Reach. Focus. Change sides. Oop. My Warrior 3's done a little bit of unsteadiness here. As I get tired, it's important to realize, exhale, release. As you get tired, it's not just muscular tiredness. It's neuromuscular tiredness. The nervous system tires out as well. That's why if you're going to sit for a math test after this workout, you probably won't do that well. You tire the nervous muscular system. You'll need to hydrate and nourish after today's class. 6 rounds. Step back. Chaturanga. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering last. 6, 4, 3, 2. Get ready for bunny rabbit. 1 more. Let's go. Switch. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Come on up. Renaissance. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair twist. 6, 5. Exhale on that twist. 3 to go. 1. Yeah, 5th. Throat. Breath of joy. Finish the lion. Fifteen. Inhale. Two more. Last one. Inhale. Reach up. Lion spin. 5 reps. Reach up. Exhale. Forward fold. High plank. Chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering Vinyasa. 2 more. Last one. Right foot forward. Switch. Bunny wrap up. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Come on. Let's go. Boy, I hope this records okay. Prayer twist, 5 each side. Two more. Focus on the breath. Mountain. Fourth chakra, heart. Unzip that. Tight chest. Hands behind. Feet hip width. Squeeze breath. Extend. 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 Squeeze shoulders open hard. Chin can stay down, or if you're comfortable, lift back. Open that heart. Takes a lot of heart to do this particular yoga class. High intensity, the heart works the hardest. Hardest working muscle in your body from the moment you're born to the moment you die is this. It's a hard working muscle. Constantly. Take good care of it. Emotionally, psychologically, and physically. Fourth chakra, 4 reps. Exhale. Step back. Chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering Malasana. 2 to go. Bunny rabbit hop. Switch. 1, switch. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4. Runner's lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Prayer twist. One more. Third chakra. Solar plexus. Moderate step back 1 foot. Feet grounded, hips square. Legs straight. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Nice stretch in that front hamstring. Opposite hand down to the earth. Revolved pyramid. Open up in that twist. Exhale, change sides. Opposite foot forward. I wish I could see what was happening back there at home. I hope you're still with me. Remember, write me a letter. Write me an email. Let me know what you think about this video. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan. For those who normally take my classes in the community here in the Berkshires, you know this is an unusual style for me. Normally it's much more focused on alignment. So we're down to second chakra, only 2 reps. Oh, good. Exhale. Oh, what is the second one? Goddess. Let's come into a mighty goddess, shall we? Big wide squat. Hands back. Open the chest. Really bring those hands back as if they're against the wall behind you. Now make sure that knee faces the same direction as the toes. Don't let it come in. Can you sink a little lower? Sink a little lower. Now imagine your tailbone is the drawstring of a bow and arrow, and you're pulling it back. The bow's going down, and you're holding the arrow out here. Bring the hands together into eagle arms. Let your arrow go up. Feel that tautness in the bow. Sink a little lower. Feel the quads on fire. Belly on fire. Heart on fire. Ready to release the arrow on 3. Into warrior 2 pose. 2, 1, warrior 2. Release that arrow. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Two reps. Forward fold, high plank. Chaturanga. 2, 1. Hovering Malasana. 2, 1. Bunny rabbit. Switch. 1. Switch. 2. Runner's lunge. 1, 2. 2 each side. Chair twist. 2. 1 more. Still with me? You have made it to the bottom of the pyramid. Mountain pose. That base chakra is to do with our survival. When it all boils down to our basic survival, well before food disappears, shelter disappears, well before that, Netflix is going to disappear. YouTube. So stay with this sense of survival, a sense of your more animalistic side of who you are. So much happens in this area. Now visualize the most beautiful, noble, gorgeous mountain. Your favorite mountain. Perhaps it was one you visited in childhood. Perhaps you went overseas and climbed a peak. What does your mountain look like, feel like? Imbibe that mountain for our last round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step, float, walk, jump back. Chaturanga 1. Now hold Chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to come up on the count of 5, 4, 3, wait for me, 2, 1, hovering Malasana. Come all the way back into hovering Malasana. Now hold hovering Malasana. Hold. See if you can open the knees a little wider. Let the head come a little closer to the ground. Release. And instead of, we're going to do a little plyometric jump. We're going to jump so both feet are on the outside of the hands into a low squat. And jump. Open up. Hands together in prayer. Feel that hip opener. I know I'm dragging this last rep out, aren't I? Sorry about that. All right, let's jump back, high plank, right foot forward, bunny rabbit hop, switch, land soundlessly and switch. Come up, runner's lunge. Switch soundlessly, switch soundlessly. Prayer twist, hold the twist for 5, 4, 3, open up, left shoulder comes back, 2, 1, chair, this is it, opposite side, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice job. If you're still here with me, thank you for sticking it out. Grab your towel. Towel off. Grab some water. We'll do a little cool down. And then option to come into Shavasana. If you're one of the kids, you can go back to your homework. If you're like me, you'll go back to house cleaning. All right, roll down. Bring the knees up into the chest. And simply rock from side to side. Feel that massage in the back. Let both knees come over to one side of the body, hands out, perpendicular to the shoulders. Feel that twist. Turn the head opposite direction. Switch to the other side. Head turns opposite side. Feel the breath slow down. Feel the heartbeat slow down. Cross right knee over left. Let that right shin flop a little bit. And then pick up both knees. Grab hold of both knees and squeeze in nice and tightly. I don't know if you can see that, but you want to try and bring the head and the knee together. Give the knee a little kiss. Now, slide the hands down to the opposite ankles. Left hand grabs right ankle. Right hand grabs left ankle. Lay the head back down. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the neck. Now pull those ankles back in. Let that go into your glute. Your glutes worked nice and hard today. Exhale, release, but keep the knees crossed. Left foot onto the mat, hands perpendicular. Lift the hips up. Rotate the pelvis to the left. Drop the left hip down to the ground. Knees to the left. Oh. And feel that $1 million twist. Turn the head in the opposite direction. Whew. Nice job, peeps. It's nice to feel I've got company, even though I can't talk with you. But as I go, let's switch sides. Left knee over right. You can flop that shin for a bit. But as I said, I'll try and get the Zoom up and going. That way I'll be able to see you on my television screen. That was sent to me as an idea from Tim Minkler. Thank you, Tim. And then bring both knees up. Grab those knees. Curl up into a little ball. Slide the hands down to the opposite ankles. Pull back. Oh, feel that in that left glute. And if you like today's video, there's a whole stack of videos on my website, yogawithlaurie.weebly, funky name, I know, .com. And you can really try a whole different range of yogas. I'll be trying to add as much variety as I can, including yin and chair. Drop the right foot down. Lift up the hips this time. Rotate the pelvis to the right. Knees to the right. Oh, let them come down. We just heard a little adjustment. Let the head turn to the left. Oh, this feels good. If you're playing music in the background and it's still high revved, you might want to calm it down or turn it off. It's nice at the end of your practice, and this is what I do love about yoga, is it has this time at the end where you connect to the letting go. Hips to neutral, knees to neutral. Let the legs come out. Come into Shavasana. Just letting go of what just happened. Let your attention drift. Without judgment. Without analysis. Simply let yourself be. Come the natural state. Mind will think. Let the mind be busy. Let it go. Heart will beat. Let it beat. Let it slow down. Connecting the heart and the mind is the breath, your constant companion. Let yourself be breathed. Now you can stay here in Shavasana or not. For those coming out, gently bend the knees, roll to one side, and then gently press up. Find a comfortable seat. Notice how the body feels after a good high intensity cardio plyometric workout. Thanks for bringing it. My name is Laurie. Please go to my website, and if you feel to support me, please do. There's a donation opportunity there, and that really helps in these times. Until next time, namaste. Blessings.